The only thing that is replacing hardworking American tax-paying citizens are illegal aliens and people who want welfare. And that's what's going to attract New York City. It's going to be broke. It's going to be poor because what they're proposing is old third world crap. Marxism, economic socialism, it can't work and it won't work. Now we have this guy, Mamdani. Mamdani has repeated the most horrific phrases that have been used by groups like Hamas and other terrorist groups. Global Intifada means a global terrorist movement against the Jews, but has expanded to the West, you know, Americans. And he has, in the past, supported very violent actions taken against the state of Israel. His father is a rabid anti-Semite and a rabid Islamist. And he has a job as a faculty member leading one of the teaching areas for Columbia University. Now keep in mind, they're multimillionaires. He was raised in Uganda. His wedding the other week, you might recall, they had personal paid-for bodyguards. He's a trust fund baby. Keep in mind, Elizabeth Warren lied her way into the professorship and into Harvard. In fact, think about this. Mamdani lied about being black to get into schools. He lied about being black. She lied about being Native American. So you have two liars that lied about their racism and their ethnicity and benefited from it, or certainly sought to benefit from it. I remember a time when you did something like that, you were finished. That's all you needed to do. It was over. You were humiliated, but not anymore. If you're for the cause, if you're for the movement, that's good enough. These two clowns right here. So Elizabeth Warren travels from Massachusetts to endorse Mamdani. The fusion of Marxism, Islamism, a home in the Democrat Party. That's what you're seeing. You might say, well, Schumer hasn't endorsed him and Hakeem Jeffries hasn't endorsed him, but they haven't denounced him. They haven't distanced themselves from him. That's the point. This is the base, the core of the modern Democrat Party, Marxism and Islamism. Oh, democratic socialism. First of all, those words are oxymoronic together. Nothing democratic about socialism. Socialism is the government controls the means of production and the distribution of wealth. You don't get a say in it, even in the softer form in the United States and other Western countries where it's pushed. It's government by regulation. It's not like you have a say. The whole point about socialism is not to allow individuals to make decisions. You allow the state, the government, to make decisions. The whole point about capitalism is you're free to make whatever decisions you want. In any event, so he lied about his race, caught, and it didn't matter. She lied about her ethnicity, caught, and didn't matter. So she's now endorsing him. Go.
Instead, this is a man who ran for mayor of New York City by saying, what will make New York City work better for working people? That's what this campaign is all about.
This campaign is all about what will make New York City work better for working people. That's why this book on power is so important. How would you answer that? How would you answer that, Mr. and Mrs. America? You'd say Marxism doesn't work and things of that sort, but that's not good enough for people who are embracing it. That he would make New York City work better. Let me ask you a question. Those of you who are still working, or those of you who are retired and used to work, when you got up early in the morning and worked late tonight or took the night shift, what were you doing? You were using your mental and physical labor to create something and acquire something so it's yours. You've heard the phrase, your home is your castle. What if somebody were to step in and say, I'm sorry, I get to determine what you can and cannot buy. I'm sorry, I get to determine where you can and cannot live. I get to determine what you can and cannot build. Based on what? Because I have the power to do it. That's a war on working class people. Or how about this? City-run grocery stores. Wow. Well, does that mean I can purchase whatever I want to purchase? No. Does that mean I can purchase everything I want to purchase, even if I want to purchase 2 months worth of food? No. No. That means the government decides what you can purchase, what you will purchase, assuming they have something on the shelves. That's how this has to be responded to. Their kind of negative power is destructive. Destructive of whom? Destructive of you, the sovereign, the people. Go.
And when Andrew Cuomo is shocked to discover that's actually what New Yorkers want, and that he thinks the right response is get me some billionaires.
Billionaires. They're not going to have to worry about billionaires. They're going to leave. And they're going to go to Florida or Tennessee or somewhere else where they're welcome. But guess who else goes to Florida and Tennessee and other places they're welcome? People who are retired, cops, police officers, teachers, people who want to make a buck the old-fashioned way and earn it rather than have it given to them, electricians and plumbers. These places are depopulating. The only thing that is replacing hardworking American taxpaying citizens are illegal aliens and people who want welfare. And that's what's going to attract New York City, that kind of population. It's going to be broke, it's going to be poor, because what they're proposing is old third world crap. Marxism, economic socialism, it can't work and it won't work. But what they want is power. They don't care if it works or it doesn't work. They've got the language down. Get the billionaires. We want to try new things. We're talking about the future. We're talking about equality. It's unaffordable in New York. What do they want? This, power. And they have to have as much power as possible to impose their will on you, the sovereign, the individual, on you, your family and your community, on you, on your business. That's what they want.
For all this and much more, sign up for Levin TV.